Algebra 1, number 3.12, we're going to talk about reasoning strategies, and in this one, making an organized list. Now, some problems can be solved easier when we put them in the given information into an organized and systematic list. Systematic means ordered and logical. Sometimes problems are too confusing or have a lot of information. An organized list will help us understand what's happening and gather our thoughts. So remember to check the description of this video for a link to my Algebra Word Problem playlist, and there'll be some videos in there that'll help you out, okay? So there's a bag with 3 lemon, 3 cherry, and 3 orange candies inside. If we get to pick, without looking, from it 2 times, how many candy combinations could we get? So we're going to get a first pick and a second pick. So here's our combinations. First pick, we get 2 lemons, and the next time we pick a lemon and then an orange. Then we pick a lemon and a cherry. Then we pick an orange and an orange. Then we pick an orange and a lemon. But look, we already did that, didn't we? We already have a lemon and an orange. Doesn't matter what order they're in. It's a combination of a lemon and an orange, isn't it? So we have to get rid of this one because it's a duplicate, isn't it? We need to find the combinations, okay? We need to know what flavored candy combinations we can get. So we have an orange and an orange. Then we pick an orange one and then a cherry one. Then we pick a cherry one and a cherry one. Then we pick a cherry one and an orange. And this one is a duplicate of this one. Cherry and orange is the same thing as orange and cherry. So we can get rid of this orange one and this red one. And our last pick would be a cherry and then a lemon. But we have a cherry and a lemon right here. See? So this is a duplicate. So when we find out what our candy flavor combinations are, we see that there's 6 possible combinations. See? And we could have used L for lemon, C for cherry, and O for orange, but then we would have had some duplicates in this too. This orange lemon is the same thing as lemon orange. So we can get rid of this one. And this cherry orange is the same thing as orange cherry. See? Orange cherry, cherry orange, so that's a copy. And this cherry lemon is the same thing as lemon cherry. So we can get rid of this one. So we can see that the possible combinations are 6. And by making a list, we can see it clearly. See? All right. Have you ever played rock, paper, scissors? So how many possible outcomes are there? Well, Bob and Dave are playing rock, paper, scissors. And when they play, a scissors can win and cut the paper. The paper can cover the rock and win. And the rock can break the scissors and win, okay? So Bob and Dave play, and this is what happens. Bob makes a rock, Dave makes a scissors, and Bob wins. Then Bob does a rock, and Dave does a paper, and he wins. Then they both do rock, and then they both do scissors, and then Bob does scissors, and he does paper, so it cuts it, he wins. Then Bob does scissors, and he does rock, so he wins because it breaks the scissors. Then Bob does paper, Dave does scissors, and he wins. And then they both do paper, so nobody wins. And then in the end, Bob plays paper, Dave plays rock, and Bob wins. So how many different ways were there for it to have an outcome? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different outcomes. And Bob had a chance to win 3 times. Dave had a chance to win 3 times. And there were 3 chances that it would be a draw with nobody winning. See? And by making this list, it was a lot easier to figure that out than trying to do it in our head, right? So reasoning strategies can be used for word problems or equations, and even if an equation is confusing, you can still draw a diagram to help you figure it out. So we can draw a diagram, make an organized list, we can look for a pattern, we can try, test it, and revise it. That's the same thing as guess and check. We can use logical reasoning. We can also simplify the problem, try solving it in an easier way or an easier version of it. We can write an equation, we can make a table, or even work backwards. And any of these can help us with word problems and equations, okay? Now, in the next chapter, which is where we're heading, chapter 4, we're going to start talking about inequalities, okay? So I hope I'll see you there. Have fun. See you next time. Bye.